Welcome to the January and February edition of the Lictor News. My name is Savannah Bovell, and thank you for joining us. In the news, Queen's College students reign victorious once more in annual Mashramani dance competition. Queen's College welcomes back students for another term of educational prowess. Students participate in the Math Olympiad. Students showcase their STEM knowledge in Caribbean STEM Olympiads. The Queen's College Alumni Association of New York makes generous contributions. Queen's College students embark upon an enthralling trip to Panama. QC Boy makes waves in stock exchange competition. It's no surprise that the Queen's College Allure Dance Group has clinched another victory in the annual Mashramani dance competition held at the National Culture Center, thanks to their immense skill and talent. Abhivir Singh has more.
On the 22nd of January 2025, Queen's College's Allure Dance Club participated in the Mashramani dance competition at the National Cultural Center, securing victories in multiple categories. Firstly, in the 14 to 18 dance competition group piece, under the category Legends and Traditions, the piece titled Origin of the Drums beautifully showcased the dancer's skill and choreography. This awe-inspiring performance was delivered by the students from grades 10 to 13. They were Kelsey Vifas, Jazara Ramdat, Michaela Glasgow, Raquel London, Syesha Sertima, Kaylee Fung, Shanae Kesney, Mariah Cook, Brianna Seckle, Jada Persaud, and Talia Cornelius. The performance was supervised and supported by teachers Miss Holder, Miss Marcus, and Mr. Holder, with the choreography directed by Mr. Kelton Jennings, who is the CEO of Unique Arts Entertainment. This accolade marks the group's second consecutive victory, having also won the competition in the previous year. Additionally, the solo piece under the interpretive category, performed by grade 10 student Kelsey Vifas, secured yet another triumph for the college, highlighting her immense skill and grace.
Hi, my name is Kelsey Vivos, and I won the Mashramani competition under the 14 to 18 interpretive category.
Her success was supported by the coaching and choreography of Mr. Kelton Jennings, whose expertise once again helped Queen's College dominate the competition's rankings. Lictor Live, on behalf of the college, congratulates these participants who earned victory, bringing great pride to Queen's College. Consecutive victories in the group category for the years 2024 and 2025 leave the group optimistic for another triumph in 2026.
This is Abhigyan Chatadeo reporting for Lictor News.
As the college reopens for its second school term, students share their thoughts and feelings on the first week of school. Here is more from Anushka Singh.
On the 10th of January 2025, students across all levels of Queen's College were invited to share their thoughts and feelings, having experienced their first week at school following the Christmas vacation. After hearing what they had to say, it is evident that the majority of our scholars had a delightful return to the college and reveled in the opportunity to meet with their companions and beloved educators after a prolonged period away. Expectedly, a great deal of our students were saddened by the first General Assembly upon our return, where the news of the demolition of the Western Wing was shared. All in all, Queen's College's student population had a bittersweet return. However, we look forward to an abundance of memorable moments and success in all endeavors in the term to come. This is Anushka Singh reporting for Lictor News.
The Queen's College STEM Club has once again reaped laudably in the annual Caribbean STEM Olympiad competition. Here is Khevin Sandy with the full story.
The Queen's College STEM Club once again achieved impressive results at the annual Caribbean STEM Olympiad, a virtual competition hosted by the Caribbean Science Foundation to promote STEM engagement among students and teachers across the region. Two teams represented Queen's College. The Level 1 Mathematics team, consisting of Davia Jagmohan, Anushka Singh, and Rafael Amaro, and the Level 2 Mathematics team, featuring Arthur Roberts, Atia Alicock, and Noor Persaud. Competing on December 28, 2024 and January 8, 2025, respectively, both teams performed well, and the Level 2 team advancing to the semifinals. Rafael Amaro credited their participation to the support and guidance of Miss Henry, a Queen's College teacher, and Dr. Waddle, their mentor.
Well, our motivation for partaking in this competition was more or less Miss Henry when we were in the math camp, right? Miss Henry saw our potential and she suggested that we do this. And another person that motivated us was Dr. Waddell. He got me, well, I can say for myself, he got me more interested in math than I already was, with knowledge leagues above me.
Arthur Roberts from the Level 2 team noted that their motivation stemmed not only from a passion for mathematics, but also a desire to represent the school and country with pride. Both teams prepared through intense study and practice, but they faced significant challenges. The Level 2 team, made up of senior prefects, also managed the Queen's College Christmas Gala on December 14, 2024. The close timing of both events limited their practice time and added pressure. The competition tested teamwork and problem solving under time conditions, with increasingly difficult questions requiring quick thinking and mental computation. Davia Jagmohan from the Level 1 team highlighted how the event strengthened her problem solving and critical thinking skills.
Well, I'd say the competition impacted my mathematical skills by helping me in my critical thinking skills, problem solving skills, and overall just doing mental math in my head. I feel like it was a really good practice as I will be doing CSEC maths this year, so overall it was just really good.
The Level 1 team encouraged future participants to focus on teamwork, strategy, and persistence. Meanwhile, the Level 2 team stressed that managing stress and maintaining confidence are key to success. Noah Persaud advised that excessive worrying only increases the chance of mistakes. Despite the challenges, the competition sharpened the mathematical abilities of both teams and reinforced valuable life skills. Their strong performance reflects the dedication and talent within the Queen's College STEM Club. This is Khevin Sandy, reporting live for Lictor News.
3 teams representing the college recently received medals for their performance at the 2025 Caribbean STEM Olympiads. David Thorne has the details.
Between December 2024 and January 2025, several students from Queen's College participated in the annual STEM Olympiad organized by the Caribbean Science Foundation. This initiative aims to enhance STEM education at both secondary and tertiary levels throughout the Caribbean region. During this iteration of the competition, students were encouraged to participate in 3 categories of STEM exhibitions, including a robotics display, a coding challenge, and the Jeopardy-style mathematics Olympiad. Participants were categorized into 3 levels based on their age. Level 1 included individuals aged 12 to 15, Level 2 encompassed students aged 16 to 18, and Level 3 for students ages 19 to 21. On January 17th and January 21st, 2025, the Queen's College Lictor interviewed 11 students who participated in only the coding and robotics segment.
The chance to be able to take my imagination and apply expertise and skills and make something beautiful is what inspired me to start coding.
With 4 participants in the Level 1 coding segment, 3 in the Level 2 coding segment, and 4 in the Level 1 robotics segment. The Level 1 coding team, the Disaster Dominators, consisted of Sarah Rodriguez, Mahir Rajkumar, Omar Sharif, and Nicholas Samdas. Through their collective adoration of video games and desire to test their skills on an international stage, they formed themselves into a team and trained with the guidance of the Queen's College STEM Club. The presiding teacher of the club, Ms. Diane Henry, organized for them to receive training from several Queen's College alumni and several knowledgeable teachers. When presented with a list of topics to code from, they opted to create a disaster survival game to educate players on the survival strategies one could utilize when facing these catastrophic weather phenomena. They modeled the game based on the popular Roblox game, Natural Disaster Survival, but focused on the various natural disasters that plague the Caribbean. Despite several bugs and scheduling conflicts, the team persevered and managed to secure a finalist position among the other elites of the Caribbean. The Level 2 coding team, Level Up, was comprised of Tamika Wallace, Titiana Wells, and Rihanna Taylor. The friends were in a group for their computer science internal assessment when their leader, Wallace, presented them with the opportunity to participate in the STEM Olympiads. Though hesitant at first, Wallace convinced them to utilize their extraordinary skills for a good cause and to better prepare themselves to enter the world of game making.
Well, we had to deal with a social issue. They did give us a list, but my team realized early on that none of the social issues that they gave us really resonated with what we wanted to do. So we were given the option of choosing a social issue that was not on the list, and we did know that we wanted to do something along the lines of conservation science. We scoured the internet, scoured our resources, and we found a report done by SWAT, the State of Our World's Turtles, that basically said that 6 out of the 7 of our world's sea turtles have major habitats in the Caribbean. Now, over the years, 97% of this population has depleted alone in the Caribbean. So this was really what birthed the idea of creating a game about turtle conservation.
They reached out to Miss Diane Henry, who helped them prepare by providing mentors and venues for them to meet and share ideas. Similarly to the Level 1 team, they were also presented with a list of topics before the competition to choose from. However, Taylor, the certified tree hugger of the trio, convinced them to select the segment that allowed them to create an original concept and design a game based on sea turtles. In doing so, they would raise awareness about this endangered species and earn points for creativity. As such, they designed a role-playing game that allows players to experience life as a sea turtle, helping them to better understand the challenges these creatures face in their struggle for survival. Despite time constraints and several scheduling conflicts, the group remained steadfast and secured the coveted silver medal in the finals, cementing their place among the best game makers in the Caribbean. Lastly, the Level 1 robotics team, Tech Queens, was interviewed. So can you tell us your name, age, and class?
Okay, my name is Koyama Blair. I am 14 years old and I'm from 9E. Well, honestly, it was really my sister who kind of pushed me into the field and peers that I have, because I saw how much they were receiving from these opportunities that they were getting, and I said, oh, I want a piece of that, so I decided to do it.
The team consisted of Ciel Clement, Koyama Blair, Aditi Joshi, and Akemi Glasgow. The group became friends through the Queen's College STEM Club and was inspired by the previous batch of students who participated in this competition. The alumni trained the girls in building robots, and they sought to honor their legacy by participating in this competition. After discussing the various concepts they could take advantage of, they elected to create a dual-arm forceps recovery bot. This robot would aid in debris retrieval and rescue persons trapped in calamitous situations, specifically during geopolitical conflicts where the loss of life and property damage would be intense. Oftentimes, these conditions would make it difficult for rescuers to quickly save lives and equipment. In this sense, this ingenious invention will revolutionize damage control and mitigate the hundreds of lives and millions of dollars worth of equipment lost during cataclysmic events. Even though the team faced intense difficulty while sourcing materials, their innovative minds and strong support network allowed them to complete the robot and achieve the glorious bronze medal in the finals, displaying the ingenuity of Queen's College students to the world. At the end of the interviews, the students wished to express their sincere gratitude to the several organizations that provided their assistance, particularly the Queen's College staff, the Queen's College Old Students Association, the Queen's College Alumni Association New York QCAANY, the Canadian chapter of the Queen's College Alumni Association of Guyana QCAAG, the Ministry of Education, the National Center for Educational Research and Development NCERD, and STEM Guyana. Their technical, educational, and hospitality-based aid allowed the students to achieve coveted positions among the elites of the Caribbean. To conclude, these 11 Queen's College students successfully merited at the Caribbean STEM Olympiad and continue to serve as inspirations for future participants to apply their skills and gain international acclaim and exposure. This is David Thorne reporting for Lictor News.
Recently, the Queen's College Alumni Association of New York bestowed an alumna of the college with the Vernley Ward bursary, as well as a monetary donation to the music club. Here is Abhivir Singh with the details.
On Friday, the 17th of January 2025, Mr. Jonathan Sobrian of the Queen's College Alumni Association New York chapter presented a bursary and a donation to various students on behalf of the organization. The first was the Vernley Ward Bursary, given to the best performing student in chemistry at the Cape level. This was given to Savannah Peters, who just recently graduated. Mr. Sobrian briefly expressed the importance of this award, as well as the significance it plays and has played on the college. Savannah expressed her gratitude for the association's benevolent contribution to her studies. She thanked her parents and teachers for ensuring her success in academics, praising them for their dedication. Savannah's mother also expressed her appreciation for the association's contributions to her daughter's education. Afterwards, the Queen's College Music Club was called up to receive a check for $329,000. This donation from the Alumni Association aims to provide substantial growth for the club, allowing for the purchase of instruments as well as general equipment. Ms. Edwards, the supervising teacher of the club, expressed appreciation for the donation and also thanked the Alumni Association for their contributions to the school's growth. Also present were the president of the music club, Syesha Yaya, and the public relations officer, Raquel London. The Queen's College family wishes to extend thanks to the Queen's College Alumni Association New York chapter for their contributions to the academic and extracurricular betterment of the students' lives.
This is Abhivir Singh, reporting for Lictor News.
In light of the upcoming CSEC and CAPE examinations, several 5th and 6th form students traveled to Panama to immerse themselves in the language. Gabriel Felix has more.
From Sunday, February 9th to Sunday, February 16th, Spanish students from both 5th and 6th form at Queen's College, accompanied by 4 teachers, embarked on an immersive educational trip to Panama. This enriching experience was orchestrated by Miss Candida Williams, head of the Modern Languages Department and supervising teacher of the Queen's College Tour Club. Under her guidance, students had the opportunity to experience Panama's culture and history firsthand, complementing their Spanish studies. The tour began on Monday with a canoe ride to the Tusapono community of the Embera tribe, an indigenous group known for their rich traditions and deep connection to nature. Students had the opportunity to interact with community members, learn about their way of life, and experience their unique cultural expressions, including traditional music, dance, and craftsmanship. The Embera people also share their knowledge of medicinal plants and sustainable living.
Jóvenes que terminan, pues verdad, ellos van, el grupo Embera, jóvenes que terminan, también van allá para tener esa oportunidad de tener un empleo en la ciudad como cualquier joven.
Offering valuable insights into their centuries-old practices. To end their first day, the students took an exhilarating trek to a local waterfall. On the second day, the group explored Casco Viejo, the city's historic district, where they admired colonial-era architecture, wandered through vibrant streets, and visited local markets. A highlight of the day was their visit to several of the district's most famous churches, including the Metropolitan Cathedral, home to the breathtaking Golden Altar, a dazzling centerpiece of Baroque craftsmanship that survived pirate attacks and remains a testament to the country's rich religious history. Later, the group toured the Panama Canal Museum, where they learned about the canal's construction, its impact on global trade, and the technological advancements that make it one of the most significant engineering feats in the world. The museum provided historical context about the challenges faced during construction and the evolution of the canal over time. On Wednesday, the students visited El Pueblito, a cultural site showcasing the traditional lifestyle of Panamanian villages. They explored exhibits on Panamanian folklore, cuisine, and daily life, gaining a deeper understanding of the country's diverse heritage. The day concluded with a visit to the Panama Canal, where students witnessed the impressive lock system in action. They observed ships navigating through the Miraflores locks and learned about the economic and logistical significance of this vital waterway.
This hands-on experience reinforced their classroom studies on international trade and transportation. Continuing their week of Spanish immersion, the students explored more Panamanian museums on Thursday. As they ventured through halls brimming with Panamanian history and ecology, they gained valuable insights into various aspects of the Latin American nation's culture, all while engaging in the native language. First, the students visited Bayou Museum, where they learned not only about the formation of Panama and its diverse ecosystem, but also about its contributions to space exploration. Next, they visited Punta Culebra, part of the Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute, which provided a deeper understanding of the flora and fauna of this former Spanish colony. They concluded their day on Calzada de Amador with a delightful lunch at El Ranchito. On their final day of guided tours, the convoy retreated to the Gamboa rainforest. Nestled deep within the Soberania National Park at the convergence of the Chagres River and the Panama Canal, Gamboa Rainforest Reserve proved the most exceptional destination. The students were treated to an aerial tram ride above the dense expanse of serene forest before hiking to the top of a lookout tower, where they were met with breathtaking views. Afterwards, the Spanish students settled down for a pleasant lunch overlooking the pristine Chagres River. To cap off the afternoon, the group embarked on a stroll through the Parque de Animales de Summit Metropolitan Park, where they observed a plethora of wildlife species. On the final day of their educational tour, the students took a trip on the local metro line to visit the largest mall in Central America, Albrook Mall. Here, the students were immersed in Panamanian life, putting their Spanish language skills to the test as they navigated the bustling shopping center, interacted with locals, and explored the vast array of stores. The educational trip proved to be a valuable experience for the students, providing them with real-world applications of their Spanish studies while broadening their cultural and historical knowledge. The Queen's College delegation returned home with a newfound appreciation for Panama's rich heritage and its beloved native language. This is Gabriel Felix, reporting live for the Lictor News.
A Ford Farm representative of the college showcases exceptional investment skills in the Wisdom CRM Stock Exchange competition. Here's Maleia Baharally with more details.
In Cycle 8 of the Wisdom CRM Virtual Stock Market Game, a 3-month-long competition running from October to December 31st, Justin Gibran secured first place at Queen's College and second nationally out of thousands of participants. Despite joining the competition late, he caught up with his opponent through patience, market analysis, and global awareness, ultimately securing his victory. In an interview with Lictor Live, Gibran expressed his satisfaction with his performance, especially as the cycle neared its end and his lead became undeniable. His success stemmed from observing market trends, analyzing patterns, and staying informed on international news, enabling him to make calculated trades. His disciplined approach and ability to strategize under pressure set him apart. This achievement, one of many in national competitions, highlights his strong analytical skills. With such expertise, Justin Gibran is well positioned for future success in finance, economics, or business.
Well, this experience was definitely very enlightening. It was a way to see a new way of making money, and it's definitely something I do see taking up in the future on the real life stock market. Maybe not as a full-time job, but definitely part-time. To the other students that are interested in participating in this competition, I tell them to be careful of their trades, to observe the market and actually take your time and don't rush into anything, because that can obviously cause really bad losses like what I experienced. And to just identify their patterns, look at the news. Current affairs is definitely one of the most important things when it comes to the stock market and the way the market works. And yeah, just be careful with your trades and what you do on the stock market.
This is Maleia Baharally reporting for Lictor News.
This has been the January and February edition of the Lictor News. On behalf of the Lictor Live team, thank you for joining us.